Hi everyone. Hi. Hi. How is everyone doing today? Oh, today is Sunday. Sunday. And Annie, this is Annie. Annie, say hello. Hi. Cats. You love them or you hate them. You cannot just be between. I love cats. I really do. Anyway, this is my cat, Annie. Today, I'm dressing up as a cat woman. Cat woman. That's what I am now and again. Apart from being a goddess. The goddess. The goddess. The goddess. Anyway, this is Annie. She just came in after a long day being out and I enjoyed the Sunday. No, it wasn't sunny in England. The last time was sunny on a Sunday in England was the beginning of September. The the 8th of September. Yeah, because the 7th was a Saturday, wasn't it? Let's have a look. It was a long time ago anyway. It doesn't matter to have a look. So today is Sunday. Today is Sunday. 2 Sundays left. 2 Sundays left for Halloween. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Yes, you probably think, why she wants to talk about the Halloween today? Well, I just feel like, plus Halloween in my culture, Brazilian culture, is the day of the witch, a witch day, witch day. And the reason why I am talking about Halloween is that I see myself as a goddess, witch goddess. I transmute negative energy into positive all the time. So for me, Halloween is very good. It's important. It's a day to celebrate your day witches, if you are a witch. So why they call you witch? Witch is a marginalized name for gods and goddesses. You see, let's go to crack in. Let's go to crack straight in. In the Inquisition, Portuguese and Spanish Inquisition, there were plenty of you gods and goddesses performing miracles. Miracles, yeah, miracles, And the Roma Catholic Church, the homosexual Roma Catholic Church, was jealous, envy of some of you. Most of them didn't have original powers, blood power. Yeah, you might think, oh, there she is again talking about blood. Blood is very important, people. Okay? Very important. Okay? For instance, I'm going to give you a little bit of my history. My grandmother and my great-grandmother, and probably my great-great-great-grandmother was healers. Okay? Healers. Natural doctors. Natural healers. I saw my grandmother perform many miracles when I was this big, very small little kid. And if she hasn't gone to the spiritual realm, I probably would have learned so much with her and with my mom. So those things are passing through blood. I have got my grandmother's blood on me, don't I? Through my mom, and well, therefore her mom. So the homosexual Roma Catholic Church, they went all over Europe and all over the world, in the 15th and the 16th century, killing some of you. Some of you. What they call the Inquisition, which was nothing but a war on the gods. You, me, and many of us, witches, what they call witches and wizards. Witches, although wizard sounds really positive, isn't it? If you call somebody a wizard, it's like a positive thing for men. But for women, a witch is like, wow. So they kill some of you for your magic power. Coffee. Coffee. So they kill some of you. They kill many of your ancestors. You probably feel it in your soul that you have been murdered before by the Inquisition, who went all over the globe killing everybody who they mind portrayed as a witch. That was the homosexual Catholic Church. I mean, I'm not here demonize every, Roma priest. But in the 90s and the 2000s, there was a big commercial thing around the Roma church that came out in the media, say that these people molested so many boys and girls in their churches. So, no, people, it's not natural to suppress sexual energy, and plus, goddesses, God, the goddess, the primordial goddess never ask you to be, what is the name again? Celibate? Like not having sex, not getting married. That's right, the urge came into these people, and that they start fancy little boys and the little girls. It's not natural not to have sexual contact with another, being. I mean, I'm talking about women and the men here, okay? I'm not talking about homosexuality, men with men, because I don't kind of comprehend that. I am straight, pure straight, right? So, these beings, with the homosexual tendencies, went all over the world killing so many women with their idiotic ideas. With the idiotic ideas, saying that women were witches. They would throw women in a river. If they drown, they were not witches. If they could swim, they were a witch. So they would kill them anyway. The patriarchic, ideology was a homosexual ideology. Only a homosexual hates women. Deep inside, they want to be like you and me. Feminine, sensual, sexy, charismatic, love-giving, and those Roma homosexual, they want the power for themselves. And that's by into the conquistadores in the 15th and 14th and the 15th century. Conquistadores of what? Of crap, of killing, raping, and destroying. This is done with it because I say so. When I say it's done with it, it is. I am the goddess Conceição. My grandmother's name was Conceição. It means conception. I conceive now that this era is over. So today is Sunday. I'm talking about Halloween, how they went all over the world killing your ancestors in the name of their homosexual god. Yes, you might know that my email address is Yahweh, but I see Yahweh as divine entity feminine. She's not masculine. Yahweh. When you are in pain, you go like yo, ow, yo. You know, you call her name. Yow, the animals call her name. Yow, the lion goes, yow, you know. Look at my kitty cat ears. So Halloween is a day to celebrate your ancestors, gods and goddesses, which you now in a modern day calls witches. So be merry, be happy on a Halloween, enjoy Halloween, okay? Enjoy Halloween. Okay, don't be afraid of dressing up anything that you wish to dressing, and celebrate because it's your day. In Portuguese, Halloween is not Halloween. In Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, we call the day of the witch day. Dia das Bruxas. I am a goddess bruxa, witch. I'm always into magic, transmuting energy which is sending to me negative into positive. And I love cats. I really do. If I have to choose between cats and dogs, I will choose a cat anytime. I love cats because they are independent. They are not needy, They are friendly. They are very friendly. You get love from a cat, but they are not needy of you. They are not. Oh, please give me love, give me love, give me love. No, they are very. Pardon me. They are very confident, beings, very intelligent, and they also have got mystical powers. Yes, mystical powers. Your cat can travel through dimensions all the time. So Halloween is a day to celebrate. Celebrate your witch, your goddess, which now we call witch. Before was gods and the goddesses. Okay, like I said, witch is the marginalized name for gods and the goddesses. My grandmother, Adélia da Conceição, Adélia Maria da Conceição, she was what you call nowadays a witch. She healed so many people with her magic power. So it means that I also have got it. She had healing power, and she was so well known in the whole neighborhood. Of course, there was some neighbors that didn't like her, call her names and demonize her. But she was also adored by many of the neighbors as well, because when they when they were in trouble, physical trouble, you know, they would come to her. Of course, she was not a surgeon, you know, a medical that does operation in broke limbs. That's another different story, you know, but I'm sure she could heal that as well. I wouldn't be surprised. She was very wise with the plants of Brazil. She was extremely wise. She was extremely wise. She knew all the herbs and the plants in Brazil, and she was amazing. She was amazing, honestly. You know, people used to come from faraway places, you know, just so they could get healed by her. Although the only thing that was negative in her, um, not negative, but she was just like me. Actually, I learned with her. She used to enjoy a little bit of drink. She drank. You know, actually, my first drink was with my grandmother. She didn't force me or anything like that, but I thought my grandmother looked so happy drinking this drink. I want to try. So I was with her and I said, Grandmother, give me some of this drink. And then she was like, no, 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 no. I was like, come on, Grandmother, you must. She knew she had to treat me nice because I was the one who bought the drink for her. In those days, there was no social service. Fucking piece of shit. Sorry for swearing. So I used to go into the shop and buy my grandmother's alcohol, you know, and give to her. And she didn't go herself. I don't know why. But she gave me a little bit of cachaça. You can go eat cachaça. And, you know, soon enough, I was dancing like her. She had some music, some rhymes, some hymns, you know, some original songs from her tribe. She was from an indigenous background. And I thought, oh, this drink is good. I was really young, by the way, you know. But unfortunately, she went away. And when she came back, she was very poorly. And she went to the spiritual realm no 1 year after. So she was what you might call a witch, which for me is a goddess. That's where I get my goddess, you know, title from my grandmother in my mother's side. My father's side, I get the skill of construing things, of mutating energy. My grandfather, I didn't meet my grandmother in my father's side. I met my granddad in my father's side, and he was a builder. His name was Joseph Michael, and he was a strong man. He was beautiful. He was amazing, and I loved him. Even now, I can smell him. He was gorgeous. So for you witches and wizards out there, you know, Halloween is your day. It's coming 2 Sundays before. Oh, you tell me. 2 Sundays. I love you. 2 Sundays before Halloween, which is on a Tuesday, the day of Jupiter. Of course, in Roma mythology, you know, Jupiter, which means Zeus in Greek mythology, the gods of the god of the gods, you know. So, guys, dress up, have a drink, have some cake, you know, enjoy your bloody selves, you know, make the most of it. Forget about what the religion tell you not to celebrate Halloween. Celebrate it. Have fun with it. Have some spell, you know, do some spell work, some magic, you know, and have some fun, okay? It's all about fun, okay? The Roma homosexual Catholic Church try to banish this holiday, you know, but they couldn't. It's a pagan celebration, okay? So, what they call pagan, which is another marginalized word to say that people that worship the laws of nature, nature itself. Nature is her, she, the goddess, the mother god, Earth, the universe. It's her. She is amazing. She is not interested in telling you what to do. She has got no interest. She gave you free will. Free will, guys. You have got free will. It means that you have choices. You make choices every single day. Okay? Mama God, Mama Goddess, she won't interfere in your life unless you want her to do so. If you ask her for her help, she will help you. She will guide you. She has done so much for me. Guys, I come from a environment that I didn't have a toilet until I left my house. There was no toilet in my house, you know, and that's how poor I was. Now I'm a millionaire now, a millionaire, and I lack nothing, And when I look at myself and I think, oh no, I need this, suddenly this is there for me to buy it for the price of nothing. Mother Goddess has guided me, gave me so much. For someone that didn't grow up with a toilet, I have got 2 toilets now in my house. One downstairs, one upstairs. And I don't thank you that to the British government. No, I thank you that to God, to the goddess. So for you, gods and the goddesses, witches and the wizards, embrace your ancestors, your hereditary, your heritage, your roots, your roots. Some of you are children of gods and goddesses, what the marginalized world calls witches and wizards. You have got magic power. Magic power. And it's not just me that is telling you that. Look, this in here, you see this one here, sometimes you ask me, oh, what this Ted is doing that? This is Ayo. Ayo, say hello. Ayo. Ayo is a god in African mythology. Ayo. Yeah, he's the primal god. He's the primary god in Urubu. In one of the African mythology. You see, Brazil is full of Africa's mythology. Ayo. Say hello, Ayo. Say hello to everybody. Yes. This is Ayo. That's why I put him here. He's got a rainbow, which is a representation of the supreme being. Okay. Of course, I call him a boy, because I want to, But his mom is the main source. Okay. The goddess. Okay, he's a god because of his mom. So that's Ayo. He stays here with me. He's purple because purple is my favorite color of all the colors, And the reason why I chose purple as my favorite color is that when my mom went to heaven, to paradise, when I was only 7, apparently her coffin was purple. I didn't go to her funeral because in Brazil you die today and then tomorrow you are buried. It's a very primitive culture, because sometimes you're not even dead. Come on, it takes a while for you to die, but they want to bury you straight away. Just in case you come back alive and people start saying it was a miracle. You see, Brazilians are Some Brazilians are not the Brazilians general public, but the controlling system are fucked up, like in every country. The what you call the government. The government is all fucked up. So um, and I had, when my dad came back from the funeral already, bury her. She died on a Saturday afternoon, and by Sunday morning she was already buried, you know, buried, buried. And I heard that her coffin was purple. So I thought, well, I'm sure that she must told daddy that she want purple coffin. So I was only 7 years old, and I thought, well, I love purple. Purple's gonna be from now on my favorite color. Of course, in those days, purple was seen as a color of evil. Evil color. Purple was associated with death. And everything negative that came with it. But I didn't have very much money to own anything purple. My first purple, and the Brazilians, they didn't make any very much purple clothes, because it was associated with a dark art and this and that, blah 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 blah. So when I came to England, I was shopping at Topshop, and they had a cardigan purple, and I bought it. And then after that, I kept buying like purple top, purple skirt. I just love purple. Now everybody wears purple, like I told you. And like I said, I love purple because of my mom. I'm sure she loved purple as well because her coffin was purple. And I'm sure she told my dad that when sometimes you have those conversations with your partner. I did with a partner I had, if I ever go to paradise, which I haven't got no intention to go anytime soon. I want this song and I want this, that was with a partner. Of course, now I have got other priorities. I change, you can change your mind about stuff. So it's your day. Halloween is your day. Do some magic, make some drinks. There are plenty of magic recipes for drinks for Halloween, for the ritual you guys call Halloween. In Portuguese we call Dia das Bruxas, the day of the witch day. So have fun with your children. Don't be scared. You are not going to hell because you are celebrating Halloween. Okay, you are not going to hell. There is no such a thing as hell. Hell is also a homosexual Roma Catholic concept. Okay, there's no such a thing as hell. Of course, if you believe, you believe. I don't believe. Okay, I don't believe because I have got connection with the Creator. Okay, so there's no such a thing as a hell. No, she's not going to put you in some place that you're gonna burn for the rest of your life. No, there's no such a thing. But and then again, it doesn't mean that you have to go out there and do evil, because there is divine justice and the time. You will have to answer for your deeds. That's science, which the marginalized word for that is karma. Okay, so have fun in Halloween. Do some spell work, write down your wishes, and enjoy it. Give sweets to the children and have fun. Make some cakes, dress up. It's always good to dress up. Dress up as whatever you want, and have fun. Have fun. Enjoy Halloween. Celebrate with your loved ones. The coffee finish. And enjoy it. It's a day to celebration for our ancestors who were murderer, who are destroyed before us. Bless.